Hey everybody, I'm back here with Max the Mighty BlueOrthodox once again, and we are showing some Talisman here on the channel. This is the new patch for Talisman Digital Edition, which was just released in conjunction with the Nether Realm expansion, which is a new booster pack that includes 3 new endings and 36 new cards related to said endings for Talisman. Say hello, Max.
Hello.
So before we jump into the game proper, I wanted to take a minute and show you guys one of the cool new features that's available in this latest patch for the game, that being the ending picker. Basically, whenever you have revealed or hidden endings selected in your house rules, you can come into this swanky new user interface and actually pick the endings that you want to have as a possibility for the game. Now, there are some caveats to that, such as the fact that if you pick a hidden ending, you can't, for example, pick Warlock Quests as a possible ending for the game because those two choices are incompatible. But if the expansions that you have turned on and the house rules that you have selected will allow it, this new interface will basically allow you to set up whatever combination of potential endings you want to have. So if there's a particular ending you've been really wanting to play with your friends, this will allow you to go in and select that one and only one ending and guarantee that you'll get it whenever you start your game. Now, for our purposes here today, we're going to focus on the 3 new endings that came with the Nether Realm expansion, that being the Pandora's Box, the Gauntlet, and the Hunt. But what I'm going to do to make things interesting, since we're both going to be playing this basically for the first time together, is I'm going to actually enable all 3 of these as possible choices, and then we'll see which one it gives us randomly. Let's take a quick look at the game setup. You'll see here the new NetherRealm expansion is enabled in addition to all the previous expansions, and I've also got the house rules set up in the way that's customary for us when we play this game together. Those of you who are fans of our Talismania series will no doubt be stoked to see us returning to this.
I know I am.
The one other thing I wanted to point out here is the addition of this button. This is how you actually get to the ending picker. So if you're setting up a game yourself and you want to be able to get to that interface, that is how you do it. Another thing that we're going to do in this particular playthrough is focus a little bit on the AI, as a bunch of AI improvements have been made in this new patch. And having played a quick game against the AI earlier, I can say that it definitely seems to be way more aggressive and competent than it's ever been before. But we'll see if that holds true in this particular playthrough. Having said all that, let's go ahead and ready up and jump into the madness, shall we?
I'm raring to go.
Nice. All right, so it looks like we have drawn the Pandora's box ending. Would you like to read the ending to the class?
Absolutely, teacher. Once a character reaches the Crown of Command, characters cannot heal or gain life for the rest of the game, and the entrance is sealed. No other characters may enter. Any character attempting to enter the Crown of Command is thrown into the Plane of Peril instead. When a character reaches the Crown of Command, he must take 6 cards from the Nether deck, plus 6 cards for each character in play, and place them in a pile in front of him. On each of his turns, he must take the top 6 cards from this pile and use them, one at a time, against any of the other characters, as if they had just drawn the cards themselves. If all the other characters are killed, the character on the Crown of Command wins the game. If any of the other characters are survived when the pile of cards is exhausted, the character on the Crown of Command is killed, and all surviving characters share victory and win the game.
That's a pretty crazy ending, right?
I'm already shaking in my boots.
All right, so interesting selection of characters here for myself to choose from. My temptation is to go with the Druid, just because the Druid is one of my all-time favorite characters in the game. I think that's actually what I'm going to do.
Kicking it old school.
And I'm going to grab a spell here, which I'm not going to tell you what that is because reasons.
But we're all friends here.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna be friends, because I think I know what you're picking.
No, I would never do that.
Oh man, this is gonna get ugly real quick. I thought this was gonna be a friendly game until I saw that character come up.
Yeah, I just pulled the dick move.
So I feel like one of the things that we have to say is a collective assessment of this game is that there are definitely certain characters that you love, hate, and fear in equal measure. And I feel like the bounty hunter is definitely one of those characters.
He only rivals the assassin. Those two characters are just loathed or loved depending on your character draw.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I will gladly take some money.
It's a nice and easy way to start the game. Alright. Come on, deck. Be gentle. Ooh.
So fancy.
I'll take that sweet dagger.
So before we get too much further into the game, I did want to take a minute to remind you that the Nether Realm content that we're showing here is going to be more so a factor in the end of this game. So if you did want to jump ahead to that, follow the link in the description down below. If you want to see this entire playthrough, that'll be this next segment coming up. And we're actually going to do something that fans of Talismania will enjoy. For this next segment, we are going to be talking about other games that we are currently playing while we play this game of Talisman. So, enjoy.